Hello everyone, today you're watching gameplay footage of the new Variety Map Pack DLC for Modern Warfare Remastered. I'll be doing a tour of each and every one of the maps, Broadcast, Chinatown, Creek and Kill House, while offering you my thoughts on each one of them. This map is Broadcast. It's taken from the level from the single player campaign where you fight your way through a television station. Out of all the maps on the Variety Map Pack, I'd say this is probably arguably the best in terms of actual flow, in terms of combat, and it works well in a variety of gameplay modes, team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy. It's very, very fun. The outside area here is very good for sniping. Inside the actual TV station, all close quarters, and there's angles from all around where you can get shot at. If I was to criticise any aspect of the map, is I would like to be able to for the inside environments to be destructible, but as you can see they're all pretty static. It's a bit of a shame, but other than that, it's a great map. So this is Kill House. It's the smallest map in the DLC, taking place in a SAS warehouse training facility. It's just symmetrical with crates and cars and bits of plywood for cover. It's all close quarters combat, and it's fast and it's a lot of fun. It's only actually a little bit bigger than Shipment, and so like that map, it can suffer a bit from grenade spam, a bit like Wet Work as well. I find that this map comes alive in if you can get it in a smaller playlist like Team Tactical. I think actually originally when this map was released for COD 4, they didn't even put it in any of the core playlists. The only way that you could actually play the map was in Team Tactical. But this time around, Raven have even put it so you can get it in Ground War, which would be quite the experience if I ever managed to play a game of Ground War on such a tiny map such as this. But I really like it, and it's probably my second favourite out of all the maps on this DLC. So now we're on to Creek. This is by far the largest map in this map pack, and one of the largest maps in Call of Duty history. It's basically two plots of land with a creek running down the centre. This map is so large, it's pretty much like a battlefield size map, and you'll probably be wanting to run sniper on this all day long. But there are opportunities to run SMGs and assault rifles because there's a cave system underneath that connects the two pieces of land, and you'll probably be finding people camping in there and claymoring the place up. I'd say out of all of the maps on this DLC, this is the hardest one to get into, purely just to start learning where people are setting themselves up in their sniping positions. I've had the most fun playing this on domination more than anything, and out of the maps, this is one that is definitely growing on me, and I wouldn't be surprised that this becomes one of my favourites by the time I properly get used to it.
Prisoners, comrades.
So this is the final map in the DLC, called Chinatown, and this one is actually a remake of a remake. It originally appeared in the very first Call of Duty for PC and was remade for COD 4 on 360 and PS3. And out of all of the maps in the map pack, I think this one by far has the most personality. It's just a bit different from all the other maps that are on offer, and certainly looking at it, the lighting effects in some areas are absolutely fantastic. And again, this has a great flow. There's lots of nooks and crannies for assault rifles and SMG players, and plenty of places to snipe from all the windows, and it works well in objective based game modes, I find, although out of all the maps I found this one the most difficult to find a game on. but that might just be me. Moving on to the question as to whether it's worth buying this map pack, that's something that's more difficult to answer. I think that if you were a 360 and PS3 player that bought this pack back in the day, and you really enjoyed it, Raven have done a really good job in bringing those maps up to date, just like they've done with the base maps. There's great lighting, great attention to detail, and they sort of play as you remember it. For those that haven't played it before, I think all 4 maps are different and very enjoyable to play. However, the sticking point here is probably the price. Usually in a COD map, in a COD DLC release, you get a significant co-op component, usually zombies. Most fans these days would consider the zombies to be the primary component and the maps to be the nice extras. So asking full price for 4 maps and some supply drops and a theme. I'm not really a supply drop person, and a theme's a theme. So yeah, you've got 4 quality maps that are really fun to play, and it's down to you whether you think that you're willing to pay that money for just 4 maps. So I can't really answer that question, but for sure, if you do spend your money, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the maps that are on offer. But maybe the price probably should have been cheaper than it is. I hope you've enjoyed watching me tour around each of the new maps of Modern Warfare Remastered. The end of my first commentary on YouTube, so if you enjoyed the video, drop a like or leave a comment below. Cheers!